talk about one of the most important safety standards in healthcare, OSHA 29 CFR 1900 and 10.1030. That's a long name, but it's basically the federal regulation that protects workers from exposure to bloodborne pathogens. This standard was created by OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, to keep employees safe when they're working around blood and other potentially infectious materials. Whether you're a nurse, a medical assistant, a phlebotomist, or anyone else in healthcare, this rule is your blueprint for staying protected on the job. The exposure control plan must include several key elements that includes a clear determination of which employees have occupational exposure, the implementation of control measures like universal precautions, engineering controls, for example, safer medical devices, work practice controls, and personal protective equipment, hepatitis B vaccination, procedures for post-exposure evaluation and follow-up, employee training and communication about hazards, and thorough record keeping. Employers are also required to review and update the plan annually, or whenever changes in tasks, procedures, or technology occur that affect exposure risks. Importantly, input from frontline workers who have direct patient contact and potential exposure is solicited to ensure the plan's effectiveness. Part of the regulation is how it pushed the healthcare industry to move toward safer sharps devices. We will take a look at sharps safety in a future video. So in short, OSHA 29 CFR 1900 and 10.1030 is way more than just a boring policy. It's a critical safety net for anyone who works with or around blood. Knowing what it covers is a big part of keeping yourself and your coworkers safe. Under OSHA's Bloodborne Pathogen standard, employers must offer the Hepatitis B vaccine to all employees who have occupational exposure to blood or other potentially infectious materials. This offer must be made after the employee has received training on bloodborne pathogens, and within 10 working days of their initial job assignment where exposure is possible, unless the employee has already been vaccinated, is immune, or has a medical reason preventing vaccination. Employees have the right to receive information about the vaccine's safety, effectiveness, method of administration, and benefits. Importantly, the vaccine must be provided at no cost to the employee and at a convenient time and place. Employers cannot require employees to pay for the vaccine or to undergo antibody testing before vaccination, nor can they make such testing a condition for receiving the vaccine. If an employee initially declines the hepatitis B vaccine, they must sign a declination form. However, if they later decide to accept the vaccine while still covered by OSHA's standard, the employer must provide it free of charge at that time. Additionally, if the U.S. Public Health Service recommends booster doses in the future, employers must also offer these boosters to employees at no cost. It is important to understand your rights when working in healthcare as it relates to hepatitis B and the vaccine.